Hello everybody, it's Bourbon Bill, and tonight, a very special episode. We're doing what's the best value bourbon in the $40 to $60 range, and really these are the kings of value. These are the bourbons that are delicious, yet bring excellent value to the wallet. So I got this idea, gas prices are sky high, everything's more expensive. Maybe you're going to a party, maybe you're going to a buddy's house, you want to bring a bottle, but you just don't want to spend that 80, 90, 100 to get a really top shelf bottle. Maybe they're a whiskey drinker and you're like, I don't want to disappoint them. These here are kings of value that will not disappoint even seasoned whiskey drinkers. So, I fooled you with what's behind me. It's not those cheap bottles. Again, this is the $40 to $60 range. So to start off, we're gonna show a rye. There it is, Sagamore Spirit Double Oaked Rye. This bad boy is anywhere between $50 and $60, so within the price range. Comes in at 96.6 proof. It's about a 4 to 5 year old MGP rye. Then aged in a toasted wave stave barrel. Brings tons of flavor, brings that rye spice out. An excellent, excellent rye for any whiskey drinker in your life. And it's not too hard on the wallet for how good it tastes. I'll link it above. This is a nice replacement for Midnight Winter's Dram by High West. I know that's not double oaked, but flavor-wise, to me, this is a nice replacement at half the price of that bottle. And that's actually what's in the glass here tonight because it is so good. Ooh, just a toasted marshmallow and like berries. It's delicious. Alright, up next, Old Forester 1910, the bourbon version of Sagamore Double Oak. If you're not into ryes, this is for you. Delicious double-barreled marshmallow, caramel, sometimes some chocolate on there, char, delicious. Coming in at $50 Harris in Pennsylvania. It's around that price in other areas as well. Excellent, tons of flavor. To me, this is the best of the Whiskey Row series. Larceny Barrel Proof. This is in particularly batch A122. Delicious. I mean, here in PA, this bottle came out not that long ago, and I've been swiftly enjoying this. I did a video on this as well. I will also link that above if you want more in depth. But this is a blend of 6 to 8 year old wheated bourbons from Heaven Hill. Now, I know some of the previous batches have maybe not been as good, but A122 is fantastic. So if you haven't had it and you find it in your area, pick it up. Price on these bad boys, at least here in Pennsylvania, is $49.99. So right in the middle there at $50 it falls. Excellent proof point. Really, all whiskey drinkers could get into it. Newbies, experts alike. Number 2 on the list, Knob Creek 9 Reserve single barrel. So I'm going to say here any store pick. The shelf version's fine too. Any store pick's fine. The older ones obviously had more age, but this is a 120 proof bugger that is dang delicious. It brings that brown sugar, caramels, oaks. It's sweet. It's just oaky. It's so good. If you've been sleeping on the Knob Creek because maybe Knob Creek 900 proof isn't your jam, try the single barrels at 120 proof. They bring a whole new dimension of flavor. Now, these here range in price. In PA, these are $60. Elsewhere, I've seen them for $40, $45. So it really depends. They can range from the $40 to the $60. But keep in mind, you can get older. This one's about 9.5 years. Could be older. But this is probably one of the top kings of value, especially if you can find one from a few years ago that had the real high age statements. It was a killer. Now, the time has come in this quick short video to bring you the king of all value bourbons. This is almost an undisputed fact. Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Name a better value bourbon. There is not one that hits as high as Wild Turkey Rare Breed, the gold standard by which all other bourbon is judged. 45 doll hairs here in Pennsylvania. I've seen it as low as like 36, 37 at some Costco's, not in PA, but elsewhere. My God, a delicious pour, 116.8 proof. It makes a hell of a Manhattan or Old Fashioned. You can drink it neat. It holds up to some ice. So versatile right here. Seasoned whiskey drinkers generally love Wild Turkey Rare Breed. All right, we got a couple asterisks here. One that I know people will bring up in the comments, so I'm gonna head it off right now. People are gonna say you missed Old Forester 1920, and the answer is I didn't. It's not in this list. It's not a best value. It's $60 here in PA, so it does make that criteria. But the new labels, not as good as the old labels. And actually, everything on this table, to me, beats Old Forester 1920. So it really can't be a king of value, because when we're talking about value, we're talking about how delicious it is. Still good, and if you like it, buy it and enjoy it. Doesn't make my list, though, tonight. Those are the 5 right there. Now, we always have a little extra something on Bourbon Bill's channel, an asterisk, if you will. So, there it is. One of my personal kings of value, the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Couldn't officially make the list tonight because it is $65 here in Pennsylvania. I've seen it for like $62, $64. Doesn't quite make that $60 cutoff, but it is dang good and will beat bourbons, $100+ easily. If you're sleeping on this because you don't like regular Jack Daniel's, do not. This is worlds better, but it could not officially make the list tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And the one key takeaway I want you to remember from this video is go buy Wild Turkey Rare Breed. That is your king of value. If you like what you saw tonight, please like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you. Have a great evening, everybody.